Shalom. This is Ashar Bayasharala out of Lions Den Camp, located in Jasper, Florida. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and honor and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Call Halayam La, Yahweh, by Hashem Awashai, by Hashem, Harakak Wadashma Moth. Also, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, and double honors to my elders as well. Aharawan Bayasharala. Peace and blessings to 1/3, and salutations to those for elect. It's gonna be a quick little lesson. It's going on correction. You know, our people need correction. Our people loathe incorrection. Our people loathe what is I was like it. Our people loathe correction. Hold on. Yeah, nonetheless, they loathe correction, man. They don't want to do what is right in the Lord's eyes. They only want to do right what's in their master eyes, what's right in their own eyes. You know, they seek to find it. They seek to follow their own heart, but the heart is deceitful above all things. All right, they want to follow they want to follow their master, literally their oppressor. But of course, the scriptures say, "Envy not your oppressor and choose none of his ways." So that's the problem with our people. 2/3 of our people, man. You know, our people are the true children of Israel through the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled birds. You know, so you supposed to get correction from the Most High. You know, that's the first step of even understanding and fearing the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Abashai. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 12. I'm gonna start at verse 6. It says, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth." All right, so correction ultimately starts at the parent. Our parent is ultimately our Father, the Most High, Yahweh, the Most High. He is the main chastener, because he ultimately has chastened us since the beginning of time, man. He took away our immortality in our paradise because the woman Evites deceived Adam, ultimately cursing us, man. We no longer immortal. You know, we're not in paradise. We're not in Eden. You know, but we are trying to be in the kingdom of New Yasharal, New Jerusalem. And now we're here, of course, but we're not immortal. We want to get immortality and eternal life and righteousness among all the earth. So ultimately, the Lord has chastened us, and we ought to receive that chastening. It makes us better. That's how it works. You know, if you are getting corrected, you get basically you become better as a person. All right. So verse 5 again. Oh, so like it. Verse 6. Well, verse 7. It says, "If you endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons." You know, we are sons. We are his sons. He's a king. He's the king of the universe. All right. His son is the king. Yahweh, king of Israel, man. We are his sons. We're princes and princesses. You know, we ought to act like that instead of acting like the dude off of Game of Thrones, the little Edomite. You know, that's an Edomite though, but that's how we acting though. We acting belligerent. We're going against the Lord and everything he stands for. It's crazy when he's the author of the whole world. He wrote this whole entire book, this whole entire realm. Everything we're seeing is because he's authoring that to happen. He's making everyone do that. Like, look at the state of the world, man. Look at it. It looks like a very surreal or satire show. What's going on in New York with the Elamite? I think Ishmaelite. He's against these Khazars, you know, rightfully so, and even Trump and Bibi talking against them, even though that's their mayor of their United States, you know, and it looks like they're paid to not talk about stuff like that. They're paid to just be good puppies, good puppets. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, that's because that's what it is. In Job 9:24, who the world was given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof, man. So everything is being conducted by Esau, the Caucasian race. Everything, man. This whole place is orchestrated by him, man. So verse 8, what's like verse 7 again says, if you endure in chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the father chasteneth not? All right, that's honestly these heathens, um these heathens in Esau. They not, of course they sons of men. They're not children of the Most High. But that's people. Those are people without laws. Honestly, of course, two letters are people as well. Those are people without laws. You see, if our people don't follow the laws, you see what's happening to the world, man. Without following the Most High Yahweh by Shemashah, you don't get nothing good. Of course, our people may band together as far as like Christianity or something like that. They do that. They're in unison when it comes to that. But that's wicked. That's whorehouses. Or IUIC, they look like they're in unison because they look very militant and manly and whatnot. But at the same time, they're following Jesus. They following Jebus. They following Baal. Jesus. We go back to Hail Zeus in Latin and ultimately go back to Baal in the scriptures. All right. Verse 8, it says, but if we be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. All right, so without chastisement, we bastards. That means we have no father, or we have no father. We have nothing. We're bastards. You're supposed to take chastisement, and it's supposed to make you better. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Correction. That's what it's about. We're supposed to be chastised and corrected, and then we're supposed to receive that, not loathe it. This is Proverbs chapter 12:1. It says, whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. All right. First and foremost, it says, whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge. Knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of our time. We should know that our Father that's art in heaven, He's the Father and the creator of the universe, man. He created this. He's the author of it. And to receive His knowledge and wisdom and understanding is a blessing from the heavens, literally. That's where we're able to store our blessings as well and our treasures and stored in heaven, man. We receive the knowledge, and this is ultimately a powerful spirit that we are able, a powerful gift that we're beholding, and the powerful spirit that we have, and that's through the power of Yahweh Shemashah, not the world. All right. So it says, but he that is hateth reproof is brutish. Anyone that doesn't want to be corrected, anyone that anyone that hates to be reproved, hate to be chastened, that's a brute. Two other people, they don't want to hear what's good for them. They want to continue to do their crimes. They want to continue being against the Most High. They want to continue doing whatever the hell they're doing right now, currently, because it makes them feel good. It makes that dopamine hit harder because they chasing that high. It's just like a drug. They want to feel this way, so they're gonna keep trying to feel that way because the love of the Most High is not in them. It's not meant for them. This is Proverbs chapter 15:32. It says, he that refuseth instruction despiseth his own soul. Come on now. Esau, Slakia, Jake, two-thirds Jake, man, two-thirds of our people, if they were refusing instruction, Slakia, if they refuse instruction, they had their soul. You damn yourself. If you don't want to take instruction, because our people love taking a great one. You might hear a lot on the internet or in real life. As far as Eve will take every bit of instruction, will take every crumb off the floor for Esau, master. Her master. When it comes to instruction, when it comes to following the Lord, look away scornfully. They despise the Lord. They hate him. What's the other word? Yeah, despise. They hate him. And nonetheless, they don't want to hear it. Because they don't want to hear the Lord. They don't want to hear it. It's like a chalk, a nail scraping on chalkboard to them. And it says, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. So once again, understanding. Because wisdom and knowledge and understanding should be the stability of our time. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time. All right. That's simple as that. Without thy getting, get wisdom. Get wisdom without that getting, man. So that's the point. When we are reproved and get corrected, we become better. We get more wisdom, become wiser. We know what to do. We're more cautious. We're more diligent. We're more circumspect. We know we're not doing what to do. If you live that type of life, you're gonna live all the way there to the end. You're gonna be respected and be a friend of the Lord, and be His son, and be blessed for that. And that's the times we are in. We're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Pretty soon the dollar's gonna collapse. It's gonna be a crying for wine in the streets, an economic collapse. And what is everyone gonna be doing? They're not gonna be following the Lord. They're gonna be trying to follow Esau. They're gonna be following their pappy. They're gonna be following whatever keeps them alive, man. Whatever keeps their kids alive. Whatever keeps the spouses alive. They would do anything for it. So, and within that fact, they would, of course, do that Revelation 13. They'll take that Neuralink. They'll take anything that they are given, because they have not the understanding of Yahweh Shemashah, and because they have not the correction that Yahweh Shemashah has bestowed. They don't have understanding. All right. That's meaning, correction, man. Proverbs 8:33, it says, "Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not." That's what the Lord wants for our people. And once again, it's not this instruction from your boss at work. It's not instruction. It's not instruction how to build a bike or how to build a car. This is spiritual instruction. This is stuff that will not only just allow us to live. Because you follow the Lord, you following the person that allows you to have lungs and sinews. So you're not just following just a random magazine. You're not just learn how to make a car. You learn how the universe is here. It's just about, and you learn about the scriptures. You learn about the spirit. You learn about faith and hope, knowledge and wisdom. And it's wise to not refuse that. That's everything right there. All right, this is Proverbs 3:11. It says, "My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of His correction." Last week I just want to get out. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, Yahweh, neither be weary of His correction. Man, our people are weary of correction. They don't want to seek the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah. They don't want to be reproved by His messengers. Because honestly, they only have this chance. They only have this grace period right now. Because Revelation 1:7 said he coming with cloud. I'll just go ahead and get it. This is Revelation 1:7. It says, "Behold, He cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see Him, and they also which pierced Him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of Him. Even so am I." All right, let it be so. The Lord has deemed that He has already given our people a lot of chances. This is the grace period. The Lord's gonna mock when your fear cometh. You have always had the chance to be reproved and corrected. Don't be weary of that, because guess what? Once again, 1:7 says, He cometh with clouds, and they also which pierced Him. Oh yeah, He cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see Him. So anyone that has went against the Lord, He's gonna come with clouds, a fleet of angels, Him Himself having a chariot, and more chariots behind Him, a fleet of angels. He's gonna come to do the Lord's work, and what the Lord has commanded Him to do. Ultimately, that's 10:30. This is Matthew chapter 10:34. Oh, that's 33. 10:33. It says, "But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven." So man, of course you got your Christians that say they love the Father, but you also got these, you got men of the Lord that are sincere and honest in the truth, knowing everything that's being told in the scriptures, and deciphering it sincerely and with wisdom. When it comes to what the prophecies, you got the beginning of Jacob's trouble. IUIC don't believe it's not going to be no tribulation for Jacob. That's not true. Because soon as that shit happened, that you already know they wrong. These other camps don't believe in the MOTB that's coming, man. Much like the Neuralink is gonna be, within your right hand and your forehead. Nonetheless, allowing you to, buy or sell. All right. If you don't believe that, if no camp believe that, then you're gonna be led astray. You're gonna take that thinking that's cool, and boom, be marked for destruction, and not a marking position, not a dawah, but a karagma, meaning a cut. You're gonna be pointed out and destroyed. As well as everyone in the inhabitants of this place, America. It says verse 34. It says, "Think not that I come to send peace on the earth. On earth, I came not to send peace, but a sword." All right. So that's what the Lord is coming back to do. He's not coming to send peace. Any Christian that believes that, then that's boom. That's a cut on the Christians. They think that he's coming back for peace. They think there's gonna be rapture when that's not the scriptures. They think that they're gonna be saved by and passing away their old age and going to heaven. Nah, this is the last time we're gonna be here. This is when everything is. You see how everything here is heating up. You see how you see the format. Russia, China, India, Brazil, man. How everything going on. Israel, Gaza, the Israelites over there. America is bucking at everyone, and some countries not gonna flinch. And honestly, Russia don't even have to flinch because of America. If they really wanted to, right now they can do it. But the Lord has a whole plan for it. Jacob's trouble. This bread that we literally die for and kill for right now, this bread, this money, this dollar, this currency, this feeble currency that's very corruptible and has no backing, no physical backing, not gold or anything. It's the fiat currency. We living and dying for it and killing for it and crying for it. But that which is what set this place America on high, seen as the God of the world, is gonna be done away with. Literally decimating this whole, But nonetheless, as a lesson, man, receive correction. The Lord's gonna give you correction. He's gonna give you chastisement, and He's gonna belt the ass to you for a good gosh dang reason. But you better listen to Him because He's not gonna do it for so long. After that, He gonna have to give you something correction that you cannot refuse. The missiles. That's the best cleansing agent. He gonna give 2/3 of people that, as well as heathens and Esau, and they're gonna have to get they gonna also the heathens are gonna be repaid for what they have done to our people as well. All right, but Lord willing, this was an edifying little lesson on correction, man. Receive correction, receive instruction. Do not refuse correction. All right, but a little bit is edifying with that. I say shalom.